Fatal Attraction, written by Caroline Hull. Open on a video chat call. Eileen is in the waiting room listening to music, clearly expecting company. After a moment, Kristen logs on and the call notification dings.
Oh my God, Kristen, you really showed up.
I really did. Of course I was going to, why wouldn't I?
Well, you can never be too sure with this kind of stuff.
You know what, you're right. Catfishes are everywhere these days, especially in online chat rooms.
That's what I'm saying. Most of the time I chicken out before ever actually trying to meet up with someone.
Well, I promise you, Eileen, I'm the real deal. Look, see?
I can see that. And I'm so glad you are. You're absolutely gorgeous, by the way. I love your lipstick.
Oh, well, aren't you the cutest? It's Coral Peach from Colourpop. It's my go-to shade. It would look good on you for sure.
You're too kind. You know, that's actually one of my favorite lipsticks. I use it almost every day. No wonder I like it so much. This is a little awkward, isn't it?
Oh my God, I know. It's weird to be making small talk after we've told each other so much already online.
Seriously. I feel like it's strange to know so much about a person before you've even spoken to them in person.
Well, why don't we try and get comfortable? I already know that I like you, so there's no pressure there. Why don't we play a game?
Wouldn't that be kind of hard since we aren't actually in the same room?
Girl, no, not a physical game or anything, a question game. We'll take turns asking each other questions to clear the air a little and relieve some of that first date tension, you know?
I really like that you called it a date just now.
The feeling's mutual. So do you want to start or should I?
I'll ask a question, I guess. What made you decide to move to Clairview Point? It was so exciting to find someone in our chat room who lives in the same town as me.
I was pretty stoked too. I actually moved over here because it was getting really hard to meet new people where I used to live. There's only so many bars and clubs one can go to before being recognized. You know, it sucks.
I get that. Clairview does have a lot of good places to look for potential candidates, that's for sure.
Potential candidates, is that what you call them?
Usually, yeah. But I don't talk to many people about it, so it's mostly just what I say to myself.
That's adorable. I'm going to steal that if that's cool.
Right ahead. Do you want to ask me a question now?
Oh, yeah, right. Can I ask you something a little more personal?
What do you mean?
Just something that's a bit intimate.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm open to whatever you want to talk about.
Cool. So, could you tell me about your first time? What was it like?
Oh, wow. I don't think I've actually said this out loud to anyone before. I'm a little bit nervous.
It's totally okay if you don't want to. I just think it could be fun to share if that's something you're comfortable with.
You know what? Yeah, why not? It was a year and a half ago in December. I met him at a bar, which I know isn't glamorous, but there was a huge display of Christmas lights on the patio that made us want to sit outside. We talked for hours. I could barely feel the time passing. It was like an adrenaline rush.
That happened to me too. Oh, it's the best.
I know. So after a while, we went back to his place. It was a little apartment down past the park on 8th Street. And I remember he had a lot of movie posters up on the walls, but that's not important.
Go on, get to the good stuff.
I'm almost there. So we went into his bedroom and he put on some soft jazz music and then he dimmed the lights. The mood was just right. So right after he took his shirt off, I stabbed him 12 times in the chest.
Oh my God, your first time with stabbing too? It's literally my favorite. I've tried suffocation and poison, but honestly, nothing compares.
Yeah, there's something so special about the way it feels when blood drips
Oh.
between your fingerprint tips. It's just so warm and comforting. It's like a hug.
Oh, exactly. God, it's so refreshing to meet someone with the same MO. You know, just last week I did one up on 8th Street too. It's like we're connected. Maybe we're soulmates or something. Wouldn't that be romantic?
Yeah. Wait, did you say last week?
Yeah, on Wednesday, it's my day off.
You stabbed someone on Wednesday last week on 8th Street.
Yeah, is that so hard to believe?
Do you by any chance happen to leave a trademark? You know, when the deed is done?
I do, actually. Yeah, I draw a heart.
Heart on the mirror with coral peach lipstick?
Oh my God, how did you know that? Are you a psychic? A serial killer psychic?
Girl, no. I know because it's my trademark. It's been my trademark ever since I started.
Well, it's been my trademark ever since I saw it in a newspaper article. And I'm realizing now that the article was probably about you.
No shit, it was about me. I'm the person responsible for the makeup murders. That's what they call me in the papers.
No, that's what they call me. They called me that when they wrote about me 2 days ago.
That's because they think that you're me. I thought the press was just lying about finding more bodies to get the public more invested in my case. But no, you've just been basking in my spotlight.
No, that is so not true. It's not my fault the media thinks we're one person.
Well, I would like to know whose fault it is then. Please, anyone, feel free to come forward. No? No one? Oh, right, because it's your fault.
Why does it even matter? If anything, it makes you look better, right?
Not necessarily. What if you leave a mess? What if you make a mistake? I don't want your sloppiness making my ass look dumb in the serial killer community. They're always watching, you know that.
I'm not gonna make a mistake. I've been doing this for years. Just because I switched things up and started using a different trademark doesn't suddenly make me an amateur.
Well, why can't you just start drawing a different symbol, like a circle or a star?
Because I don't want stars. Stars are pointy and boring. Hearts are feminine and cute, just like me.
Why are you being so difficult? You admit that you got the idea from me. So why not just come up with something for yourself and move on?
Because I've tried that. I've been doing this for 4 years now, nearly, and in all that time, I've tried at least 10 different things to put myself out there. First, it was stealing a random kitchen utensil on my way out. Next, it was only killing people who were wearing blue shirts and white shoes. Then it was filling their fridge with empty pickle jars. And after that, it was cutting holes in all their sheets to turn them into ghost costumes. And then...
Okay, I get it. Please move on.
Right. Sorry. But the point is, it was absolutely impossible for me to make a name for myself, no matter how hard I tried or creative I got. But the second I tried what I saw in that article, suddenly everything changed. My murders were actually getting coverage. It was like I found my purpose all over again. But now that I've met you and actually know you, I realize how wrong that was. It's not fair of me to pretend your hard work was mine. Every murder is so unique and beautiful, like a snowflake. You know, the real crime is me pretending to be someone I'm not.
Hey, it's okay. I'm sorry I blew up on you. I was letting my ego get the better of me, and my ego is not what really matters here. What matters is that you get to be proud of what you do.
You don't have to be so nice to me. I promise I am going to stop using your trademark. I'll come up with something else again.
Or consider this. Don't.
What?
I think it would be silly of us not to see the opportunity that's clearly right in front of us.
I'm so confused.
We should work together.
Well, work together? How?
Well, I'm guessing the way you've been finding your potential candidates is the same way that I do.
Well, duh, it's easy. I just Pick
Pick
men
up
up at the
bar.
bar.
Exactly. And do you know what some men in bars really, really love?
What?
Threesomes.
I don't understand. Oh my God.
Just think about it. We go back to their place, knock them dead, and then share the work. We could be finished in half the time it normally takes to finish things up.
Could we take turns with the stabbing?
Better, we can do it together.
Wow. I don't know if it's too much to ask, but
Of course,
can
you can draw the heart.
yes. God, how did I get so lucky of finding someone so perfect for me? God, never in my lifetime would I have imagined getting to do this with someone else.
Perfect for you. So what you're saying is you'd like to see where this goes?
I'm open to it. When would be the next time you'd want to meet up? Dare I say, in person?
I'm thinking Wednesday next week on 8th Street.
You already know me so well.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think I know someone on that street who wears a blue shirt and white shoes. So,
Oh, shut up.
End of play.